Today, we're making a basic Mexican staple side dish you're gonna find in every family kitchen south of the border. Now you're looking at me thinking, who is this white guy telling me how to make Pico de Gallo? I grew up in San Diego County, working with many Mexican nationals. In those kitchens, I learned how easy it was to make. And I've now made it thousands of times, again and again. This is a recipe that is easy to make and is individual to our tastes. There is no right or wrong way to make it. I'm gonna show you how we make it in my kitchen. So watch this come together in this easy how-to recipe. In the end, I'm gonna show you how I take this and use it as a base for many other things that I make, as well as 2 specific recipes that use it as a base. So yes, watch this guy make the best Pico de Gallo that you're gonna start making in your kitchen every single day.
Dine with Devin. I'm that cooking guy taking you on a culinary journey to make the recipes you love. Here's a quick look at the ingredients that have been washed and ready to prep. You can dial up the flavor with the chili. I use serrano. You'll see many restaurants use jalapeno because it's more mild. Use the pepper you want or don't use any at all. I love it with a kick, so I'm using 2 serranos. We have a lime, a bunch of cilantro. Now I'll get rid of these tomatoes and start chopping. Here's how I do it. Get rid of that stem. Cut in half lengthwise, then slice in the halves into thin 1/4-inch strips. Turn 90 degrees and cut those strips into 1/4-inch cubes. Here I have forwarded all 5 tomatoes cut. Now for the serrano, decide if you want to remove the seeds or both the seeds and the pit. This is where you would take it out or follow my lead and leave it in how I like it. Slice it up, dice it up, and add it to the bowl. You could also use jalapeno, they're more mild, or be daring and put a habanero in it. Next up is the cilantro. The cilantro has been washed and shaken mostly dry. Bunch up the leaves, don't worry about smashing them, keep them tight and pull down on the cutting board. Now start slicing the ball of leaves. Make thin slices and it will be one pass. Now the onion. I love the red onion for its color and also flavor. Wash and clean it by removing the ends and halving. If the yellow flower is started in the center, remove it. Dice the same small dice as the tomato by slicing it one way, turning 90 degrees, and then slicing it finely. The juice from 1 lime. Only a few more ingredients, and then you can see me try it and describe what's next. If you're enjoying the content and have not subscribed, please do. If you have already, then thank you. I appreciate you. Now add the pepper. Start with 1 teaspoon. Now some salt. This is the part that makes the Pico de Gallo. It really brings out the flavors of the tomato and onion and enhances the lime flavors. You decide how much salt your tongue loves. Then add a dash more if needed. It will absorb into the tomatoes. Give it a good mix and taste for flavor. The flavors will blend more over the next 30 minutes, but if you want to, add more salt, pepper, or lime juice.
Okay, this is rested in the fridge now for 30 minutes. Enough time for the spices and herbs to blend in with that tomato juice that dripped from the tomatoes that we diced first. And look at this. I'll show you. Can you see all that liquid that kind of came out of it right there? That is exactly what we're looking for, because then I do is I just take that and mix it right back up. And let's wait. Now I can have a chip and some Pico de Gallo. I'm gonna tell you, this is delicious. You gotta make this so easy. You're gonna make it once, and then keep on making it again and hold it in your fridge for a few days at a time to turn into some other ingredients. Promised you earlier that I was gonna tell you what I do with this afterwards. So you can use this in almost any recipe you want to. You can use it for breakfast. If you're gonna scramble some eggs, toss this in the pan first, scramble them in there. This is gonna be beautiful with it. Throw it on some toast. Little cheese over the top. Toast it, a few sausages, beautiful. Directly, what I'm gonna use this for next is gonna be some guacamole, and also separately, this amazing salsa we're gonna be able to jar with that beautiful vinegary taste to it. If you like this, wait till you see what I do with it in this next recipe right up here. Check it out. A few chips. See, I can't eat this right now because I'm saving this for the next recipe.